Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. In the last episode, we went over to the Kingsborough, and we unlocked Fraternity and, I believe, Chivalry for Sylvando and Hendrik. And in this episode, we are finally going to be going over to, I guess, Drustan, and I guess going over to meet Drustan, I guess. So I guess let's go ahead and just jump right in, wherever the heck it is. Let's go over to the Warrior Rest Inn, because I believe that is the closest place that we can go to get over to the area that we need to be at. I guess I should say. My English is not working right now tonight. It is 3:47. I know, again, I'm doing this like very late at night, but so be it. I probably should change the music, because as much as I really do like this music for like part 3 of the game, we do have the symphonic or the Dragon Quest VIII music unlocked, and I kind of do want to show that off a little bit at least while we are playing through the game. Because this is where we should be going. This area was locked to us prior, but now it should be unlocked. We're not going to go through everything in this area, but we are going to be going through one of the main areas, if that makes sense. It'll make sense, I guess, once we cross on over. There's no need to like do saves or anything. Just go in whenever you feel, I guess, prepped with your levels, and be ready to, I guess, go through multiple dungeons, if that makes sense. This is a rather gloomy area, and if you need to heal up your MP and HP, you can talk to the statue. It will recover everything, and if you need to save. But we're good, though. I probably should be putting some money into my Dragon Quest bank in case of a game over were to happen, but I don't know. I'm not really that big a fan of that. I don't know. I don't really use it that much. Oh, this is just the path to the labyrinth. Interesting. I believe the question marks don't really lead to anything. It probably just loops back around. So I'd say don't really worry about that. Is there anything when it comes to 3 pieces of treasure? Okay. Well, I don't even know where to begin to search, if I'm being honest. I do just kind of want to go over to the trial aisles. But the inner completionist in me wants me to go find the pieces of loot in the area. So I might go, I guess, exploring a little bit. Just hoping it's not over here. Okay, cool. But, yeah, I guess if just looking at this area, you can kind of tell what the entire gimmick is going to be for all of these areas. You got a sacred armor. I don't really know who to give that to, but I don't really I'm not really that interested in equipping that at the moment, so I'm not really going to worry about it. Yeah, let's just go down. There really isn't anything else that I really want to do. That is a version of the Auroral Serpent that I kind of do not want to fight. I need to go up right to the library to enter the trial aisles, or I guess the library in the main map, if that makes sense, where the library would originally be. Oh, and you are a giant dragon, and of course we need that rider enemy, of course. There are these warps from place to place that we can take. They're going to be very common, I guess. Let's go ahead and, I guess, use one of these so we can see where the heck it takes us. Oh, okay, so you brought us over here to like the little crescent area. Sounds good. You are a variant of the Cyclone. I'm not really going to worry about that. Anyways, excuse me, sir, we need your body. Do not take that out of context. But yes, we very much need to be able to use the right of enemy. That's awesome that Serena blocked that. I don't really want to overdo it, but let's just, why not? Giga Slash. Doesn't take too much MP. May as well. Oh, you're a Spinchilla. I don't really know if I like you using Chinchilla's names like that, if I'm being honest. I'm just not that big a fan of people doing that to animals that are cute. I forget what this does as an item. Oh, it can't be used in battle. Okay. I thought it could. Never mind. My bad.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Something I really did want to mention is that at the beginning of Dragon Quest XI, I guess, of this series, I didn't really like that everybody was, you know, oh, they all had European accents. But I guess 70 episodes in now, and after hearing them for a long time, why is it missing so much? I'm used to it, and I am it kind of feels nice hearing them talk like this. Where as opposed to, you know, like the very beginning, I was like, I don't really like how they sound. I am a lot more used to it now, and it's perfectly fine. I can see the appeal to both sides. Oh, right, and I guess more Dragon Quest news. Not specifically like, oh, like somebody said this or somebody said that about Dragon Quest, and you should probably... No, it's more so that, I guess on my end, I have defeated, what is it? You have a very long tail. I have defeated basically almost every super boss in the game now at this point. So I have a lot more knowledge on the subjects. I kind of don't care to go for the treasure chest. Oh. Give me a moment, because I kind of do want to go see. But yeah, I have a lot more knowledge now about the super bosses, and I could probably show them off. But I guess you all should know. Ooh, Serpent Souls. We'll get into that soon. But you all should probably know. Whenever I do cover it, it is, I guess, spoilers. So you all should be watching warily. We're not going to do it anytime soon. Not at all. Not a chance. We're going to save that for the end. Because we are absolutely nowhere near prepared. And you all are nowhere near prepared. Unless you all have been like grinding like crazy and you're already at the end of the game. Like the end of like the post game, and like you all have gotten to like level 90 or something like that. Yeah, I don't think you all are at that point in time, but yeah, we'll save that for, I guess, the foreseeable future. I can now show them off comfortably, I guess. I don't really think I'll be able to see the last treasure chest. It's probably over here across the bridge, if I'm being honest. I really don't want to fall off. Okay. There's the last one. Okay. Fine. That wasn't too bad. I don't really know what these guys' names are. All I remember is that one of them is named the Visor Kaiser. The Psyche Swiper. Or the Psych Swiper. I don't know what it's called. I think we might already have one of these. I had the Brain Drainer and the Devilry Drinker. Oh, and would you look at that? This one is not as good. So the Psyche Swiper. 9 block chance. This one also 9 block chance. It's like the same item, but this one has like a bit more defense. Wow, okay, I guess I outdid myself finding the best one, I guess, for now. I didn't even I honestly didn't even mean to do it. I was just like, what if I steal this from the Hoopers, Dupers, or whatever they're called, right outside of Hutto? And I got that shield, so I was like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. I'm glad I did get that, though. Not really willing to save at the moment. Even though it's like 3, almost 4 in the morning, I'm thinking about getting like a protein yogurt. I have gotten my protein intake basically for the day. I had Panda Express today. That had a lot of protein. Don't worry about these guys. These guys are not enemies. They're just here to exist. But yeah, I wanted to say that, yeah, I got my protein intake for the day. I ate Panda Express. I had like chicken teriyaki and orange chicken, which is a lot of protein right there. Probably like 40 to 50 grams of protein. Thank you for telling us the password. What is this one for, though? The Tantagle Castle from the Altar of Origins. I don't know what that is. Maybe from one of the first few games. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I ate that. Ooh, there's a treasure chest right here. I ate that. Drank a protein yogurt. Not protein yogurt. I drank a protein drink. Just like 30 grams of protein right there. That should get me up to like 70, if not 80 grams. And then if I were to eat a protein yogurt right now, that would be 15 more. And for, I guess, bodybuilding, I think the minimum is like 100. And I know I don't get 100 grams in a day, but I'd like to get as much as I possibly can. Take light, be well. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Cutscene time? Yes, no? Let's talk to you first. Kalasmos, wear Shroud, Shroud of Darkness, no cut. Shroud, no win, legendary, or legend here, Legend of Erdwin, Luminary of Legend. Erdwin use Sword of Light, Erdwin cut Shroud. But no normal Sword of Light, better, stronger, super. Luminary use Super Sword, cut Shroud, find Kalasmos, fight Kalasmos, win. Interesting. Welcome Luminary, journey here difficult, many obstacles, but more obstacles await. Journey not end here, only begins. See seedlings, sacred seedlings, hold. Hand to seedlings, I'll take you deeper, trial isle. Or trial inside, difficult trials, past trials, and win. Power, true power of luminary, good luck. So basically, yeah, just go through all of these trials and you should be fine. There is a fun-size forge here. And finally, this guy will sell you the Perfectionist Pearls. If you run out, basically it's just getting you into like the whole thing of like, you should probably start perfecting your inventory right about now. I think, yeah, it's 100 per pearl. I don't really need them at the moment. You are a bank. I don't really need that either. You give us items. Really good items, if I remember correctly. The Griffin Wing. Griffin! Dark Star for Boomerang. Seraph Stick, although we're fine at the moment. Staff of Resurrection. We have one already. We got one ever since the Fortress of Fear, so I'm very happy about that. The Seraph Spear, we have a better one already. The Goddess Whip, I am immediately getting that for Sylvando because I've been waiting for a better whip for a long time now. The Monster Slashers, that would be better for Rab, but not by a lot. Conqueror's Axe, if you're going for axes. Silver Shields. That would be nice for the hero. No. Ignore what I said. Go for the Goddess Shield if you want one for the hero, yeah. Go for the Goddess Shield. That is what I have been using basically until, like the 170 hours into my normal save file. Because, above the Goddess's Shield, there's maybe like 1 or 2 shields. So this one's pretty good to rely on, especially if you perfect it. So I'm going to say go for the Goddess Shield if you're using shields for the hero. If you're not using it and you're using great swords, then props to you. However, for those of us that are using swords, I'm going to go ahead and say get this for the hero. Yeah, there we go. Anything else? I believe I give the mirror armor to Sylvando at one point. So I might do that as well. Yeah, I'll give it to Sylvando, but I don't think I'll equip it just yet. Serpent Bone, Serpent Skin, Technicolor Dreamcough, Colorful Cocoon, Spectral Light, Lucida Shard, Gold Bar, Dracolite, Insignium, Gold Nugget, or Nuglet. But yeah, we're gonna buy the Goddess Whip, and we're gonna give that to Sylvando. Alright, let's go ahead and see how that would fare for Sylvando compared to the Twinkling Tuxedo. Not the Sacred Armory. No. You don't get that. Where exactly is it? The mirror armor. Compared to this, 20% chance of reflecting incoming. Oh, it's exactly the same. Awesome. It's just better. Cool. I guess I can give the twinkling tuxedo to somebody else. I'm not quite sure who I could give that to though. Metal King armor supposedly is better. I don't think I want to do that for the hero though. 30 HP recovered each turn. No, I'm good. Oh, that does a lot. I can see now why you would want me to go for the Metal King armor. Sure, why not? I think yeah, I may as well. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? Maybe I can give the sacred armor to you. Oh no, it decreases your turn. I mean, I don't really care for that though, is the thing. Your evasion chance goes up by a lot. Holy sh! Oh my god, you're gonna be evading stuff for a while. Sure, why not? That is by a lot. The Grandmaster Garb. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you the Twinkling Tuxedo. Your attack goes down is the problem. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Skull Helm. I haven't really given that to anybody. Magical Might goes down, Magical Mending goes down, and Charm goes down. You don't really use Magical Might. You do use Magical Mending from time to time. Can I give the Silver Tiara to you? What does that do? Magical Might goes down? Hell no. You say that that's better, but I doubt it. Yeah, it's just for defense. Yeah, absolutely not. You're not getting that. I'm sorry that I'm taking a long time to get started on this. I probably should just get started. I probably should just rework some things in my inventory, but I think we're fine. Sacred Seedling here, hold up to hand, go inside, start trial. 3 seedlings, 3 trials, trial of Disciple, trial of Sage, and trial of Luminary. This trial of Disciple, easiest, but still hard, take care. If too hard, use Zoom, go, travel world, fight monsters, get strong. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Basically, we're going to be going back and forth between the trial isle and the main world. We're basically going to try to complete all of these, and then whenever things get too tough, go back into the main world and do some story progression. I think we are at a decent point in time where we can do this one, though. This one is going to consist of, I believe, 2 dungeons, 2, maybe 3, I'm not quite sure. So I have them all written down. So the Disciple Trial contains the Cryptic Crypt and the Eerie Eyrie. Right now we're going to go ahead and start with the Cryptic Crypt. We're going to start from the reverse order, though, is the thing. Oh, and by the way, no matter how much you think, like, oh, I know this dungeon inside out. Now, the floors that fall are slightly different. So do not get comfortable being like, oh yeah, I remember this dungeon like the back of my hand. Well, that's great that you remember it like the back of your hand, but unfortunately we are in a slightly different version. So don't get too cocky. I thought that as well. And then because I went the other way, or the ways that I thought were correct, because I was looking at it in the opposite direction, I fell through all of the floors. There is a statue of Drustan over here. Welcome, Luminary, to my labyrinth. Though great trials await thee here, thou canst not, must not lose heart. Call upon the strength thou hast acquired in the course thine adventure thus far, and yet more strength shall in time be thine. You both will be fine. I love Shrek 2. It's really good. If I find somebody that's like, oh, Shrek 2 is not good, I will probably be like, you're no longer my friend. I would kind of like to see what is over here. There's a few treasure chests in this area. Kind of don't really want to fight these guys. Ooh, it's too many medals. Nice. It was kind of worth our try or trials, not trials. I don't know. I lost everything that I was gonna say. Anyways, I don't really believe that there's many. Yeah, I don't believe there's many areas to get stuff, specifically treasure chests. But regardless, I do kind of want to explore everything, every nook and cranny that I possibly can. So I will immediately go down here, despite knowing that, oh, I probably shouldn't. Oh, Bob, you should have probably just fell in normally. I'm a little impatient. I kind of do want to explore it immediately. We're going to be using a lot of the skull riders to go back up. Please don't tell me, oh, this one's locked and you have to fall in from the other side. Yeah, oh, okay. You can tell I've been here quite a few times. These guys will give you money if you defeat them, or if you talk to just a regular one that's just standing by. You are not a liquid metal slime, I don't believe. Okay, you're just a bubble slime. Awesome. Cool, so I don't really have to worry about you. Don't worry about, let me conserve my magic, because in between each dungeon, you will still get your, I don't know why I said that passive aggressively, but in between each dungeon, you will get the statue to heal yourself. So just get through the dungeon, use as much MP, use whatever you want, all your skills in your arsenal. Just get through the dungeon, get out of here. That's all it is. Let's just go ahead and swoosh, because these guys, I mean, they're almost down. This should do it. Oh, that one's not down. Oh, well. As you can tell, I've already blocked 2 attacks with the Goddess Shield. So it is incredibly good. That's why I really do rely on it. Or I have relied on it for a very long time. It's just that good. Kazam! It's awesome. I don't really think we can get much with Rab. But let's go ahead and try. I did kind of want to go up this way. I also did want to go up this way, but screw. We already have Hand of God. I'm going to bank off of the fact that this is pretty good. So let's go up this way to unlock the things up top over here when it comes to enlightenment. Because if I remember correctly, those are really, really good. Why not get my way back up? Oh shoot, right. Thou who bravest the trial of a disciple, I prithee shun not the pitfalls that guide many and unwary adventurers to his doom. He who feareth failure shall ne'er succeed. If thou art to overcome this trial, so too must thou fall. Basically just saying, you can't achieve greatness if you don't fail, so... I guess just trying to not let you discourage yourself if you fall multiple times. It's okay. It happens to all of us. That is how you learn. That is how you grow. And I'm probably going to fall sometime now? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Huh. Maybe I have learned this dungeon. A Gate of Evolution. Awesome. Oh, so that's where we fall. Okay. Fair enough. No. Well, actually... Okay, no, there's no treasure chest. I did not see you on the floor! My bad, vicious bubble slimes. I apologize. Can I leave? Oh, I can! Cool! Thank you! Very nice of them. They're like, it's okay. You fell on me. It's fine. I understand. I believe this might be actually one of the quickest ways to get out of the dungeon. Because, it just leads you out to the entrance. Those for treasure real quick. Only one piece of treasure. That one piece is real? Say less? Kind of don't want to go up there. Because I've already been up there. There should be one more place to fall through, though. That's the way out. And I don't want to fight you all. Did I really just get to the end? Really? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back for that last piece of treasure, I guess. If I can find it. Where is it? Like right here? Oh, it is. Cool. Kings of the Rings, Catholicon rings, and the Goddess rings. I kind of don't care for that, but I guess there is your recipes if you really want them. But I really don't use rings, and I don't care to, I guess, show them off. But, yeah. I guess there are your recipes if you're looking for, like, all the recipes in the game. It is rather fun to go for all the recipes in the game because, I don't know, it's just... once you see that you have, like, all 89, I believe, and it's like, oh, well, I did it, guys. I completed all of it. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me that I have that. It might not be with you all. I probably should not be spending more time here because the... What is it? The Eerie Eyrie is a very long area to go through. So I'm going to try my best to hurry on through this area and, I guess escape to the next dungeon.
Did I do all right?
I really don't want to fight you. Oh, okay. That was rather close. This episode will probably be about almost 50 minutes, if I'm being honest. It's because the Eerie Eyrie takes a while. And then after we're done, Drustan's like, oh, by the way, you should know, you're gonna have to do this one last fight at the end. So yeah, that's what happens. You go through these trials, then you fight one boss at the end, and then it's like, oh, we're done here. You can come back again and then do another one, do a harder boss next time, and that's how you grow, buddy boy. And once you're done with all the bosses, and oh, cool, then you're done. Then you can go fight Kalasmos. That's basically how it goes. That's not how Drustan sounds, but that is absolutely what he's gonna say. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I mean, fight all of these guys I've readied up for you. And if you're the luminary of legend as you're supposed to be, well then you should be able to do this just fine. If you fail, oh, it's so sad, bro. But you can do it next time. Come over here again. Yeah, that's your way of, I guess, preparing. I did this until I got to about level 70, 69-ish, somewhere around there. And as you can tell, I'm like in the level 50s. We're running because I'm level 55. So maybe like 10, 15 more levels, and then we should be good to go when it goes to fighting Kalasmos. Nose for treasure. Let's go ahead and see what the damage is. 6 pieces of treasure. I'm going to say right now your best bet or your best thing to help you out in this area is going to be the Dragon Riders. So if you can find a Dragon Rider, then you are set for life, basically. I don't even know where to find them is the thing, though. Cumulonimbo. Nice. That's a very clever name for, I guess, a branch that looks like a cloud. Vicious Dread Dragooners.
Accept your fate.
Awesome. See, I love it. This shield is so good. 3. Ooh, it is chef's kiss. And then whenever you get into a +3, it's gonna be doing that so much more. I'm so glad that I got that one. It's just the best. The best. The best. The best. I haven't even actually listened to that song all the way through. Maybe I should do that because I always reference it whenever I hear the best. I hear it sometimes in the gym as well whenever I go. And maybe I should probably take a listen. I really do like how Hendrik's greatsword looks right now. It is one of the greatswords that I like the most aesthetically. Yeah, this will basically allow you to traverse the entire map a lot more quickly, as you can very well tell. You don't need to rely on like the exoskeleton's 3 mini medals and a partridge in a pear tree. But yeah, this is absolutely going to be the thing that I'm going to be using very often because it's just so freaking good to traverse this entire area without having to rely on Like, oh, you gotta climb this. Oh, you gotta climb that. Oh, do this. I'll do that. You know, all that stuff. I can't. I'll go through here. I am. You know what? Fair enough. I will go up though. You can absolutely get to the end right now. But what the heck is over there? The Phoenix's nest. Oh, okay. I can't continue with this guy? Okay, well then what's the Phoenix? I don't remember the Phoenix. If it's a boss fight, I'm gonna be very upset. There is a treasure chest. I will absolutely go get that, but I don't want to fight a Phoenix. Vial of luminescence. I guess that's cool. I don't really care for that. I sound like that guy from Smiling Friends. I really do want to watch that. I should probably do that soon. But I sound like that guy who's like, the boss. There's a character called the boss, and he's like, "Here, I want to give this to you." I think his name is Alan or something like that. He's like, I don't really want this." And he's like, and then this other character's like, I mean, if you want it, I mean, I'll take it. He's like, sure. I mean, if that's okay with you, boss. I mean, yeah, if he has it. And he's like, and this character called the boss is like, I mean, it's your gift, man. You already gave it to him. Do whatever you want, I guess. It's rather like awkward exchange between these characters. Sounds very human, if that makes sense. Or it's like the awkwardness, if I guess. The awkward feeling is shared between all these characters that, you know, one would actually feel in conversation. I'm trying to think of where exactly these next treasure chests are. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad, monsieur. My bad, sir. Oh, those are for going downwards. Those are Man of Wars, I believe. Somewhere over here, there's a treasure chest. There we go. Fireballs. Fireball. Let's see. I feel like at this point I've gotten to the point in my videos where I feel like you could probably play bingo with all of the phrases that I'll say. I'll probably go on like one of the bingo cards. You could probably put like goes on a rant about absolutely nothing, or like another one being like, talks about his day, and then another one being like he says fireball somewhere in the video. Something along those lines. Ooh, nice. A hero's book to better weapons. There we go. I've been looking for this one. Learn how to make supernova swords, dashing daggers, stellar rangs, brilliant staves, stud pokers, the Giga Gringham whip, pair of Dragovian Lord claws, and climaxes. So those ultimate weapons that I keep telling you all about. There is the part 3 to upgrading them. And I feel like I said this before, but I should repeat it one more time, just so you all know. You can absolutely go ahead and make those. Don't worry. As long as you have the equipment to make them as well. You should probably go get a bunch of Gates of Evolution. You can steal them off of enemies. I don't remember what the enemies are at the moment, like off the top of my head. The Devilry Drinker, is that better than the one that Serena has? I doubt it. Oh, it's the exact same one? Okay, cool. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, oh, there's one piece of treasure. It's probably over here in this cave, so I'll probably go there without this Dragooner, and then I'll take him back. Yeah, you can make them with no downside. They will always be perfect. Even if it says that you failed them, they will always be perfect. Don't worry about it. And yeah, so go ahead and make them with no fear, as long as you have the right equipment, as long as you have enough rubies, or richer, I guess. But yeah, go ahead and make them. Don't worry about it until you get the last version of them. The Drustan's helm. Absolutely, I will take that. This is probably going to be the piece of equipment that we will have for Hendrik for the rest of the game. It is just that good. We can get it to a +3 as well, and then it becomes just absolutely amazing. So, yeah, we are done here. I'm going to go back outside to go get my Dragooner and then get out of here. And then we'll do a boss fight and then call it an episode. But yeah, again, highly recommend bettering your equipment as long as you have the Gates of Evolution to make them. And then, yeah, that way you just have better stuff on your arsenal. These guys are pink dragons. I believe they're called Gaias. I don't know if it's them, but there is them, and then there's a version of them that is specifically, and we haven't even gotten to it, but this goes hand in hand with the serpent soul that we got recently. There's a version of them that spawns in the ruins of Drustan. Is it here? No, it's right next door to this. And the ruins of Drustan, they spawn in there as well. So, what was I getting at? Those guys, if you use Eric's half-inch, they will give you serpent souls. It may seem weird to go explain why specifically this one gives you serpent souls, or like why a certain enemy gives you just a thing just for creating stuff. You need to start collecting serpent souls. It makes a whole lot more sense once we get to Sniffelheim and you know, free the city of whatever the danger is over there that we do not know yet, but I know of. It makes a whole lot more sense once that is saved and once we get more exposition. But you should start collecting serpent souls if you want a lot better equipment, because there's a lot of things that you cannot get from just an enemy dropping it or from stores. You have to forcefully go trade them for serpent souls. So yeah, that is why I'm telling you all that. I probably should have swapped out my party to different characters, but it's okay, I think.
So, thou art come before me at last. Welcome.
Oh, his voice is actually kind of sick. Sounds awesome.
Hold on. Aren't you Drustan?
True.
I am he, steadfast sword and trusted companion of Erdwin, luminary of legend. Kalasmos was vanquished, and his body sealed away in the prison in the sky. Thereafter, I did go forth and strive my utmost to rebuild this ruined world.
Cool.
Yea, I did found a nation, and its people did flourish under my rule. In time,
I forget that it's
that
yea
realm
and not
became
yeah.
known as Svardsrust, for this was where at last I did lay down my soul.
Oh, cool. So this is your retirement plan.
There is a son of Svardsrust among thy fellowship, is there not?
Yeah. What of him?
Thy demeanor, thy bearing, thy frame? Aye, thou art one of us. This much is plain. That thou hast joined forces with the luminary just as I once did is no coincidence.
Alright, cool. Keep talking. Alright, what you got to say about Hendrik? Pretty sick.
Drustan, can I ask you something? If you fought alongside Erdwin back in the Age of Heroes, how are you still alive? And what are you doing down here?
The noble watchers aided me in the construction of my labyrinth. 'Tis a storehouse of the world's mightiest weapons, set aside for safekeeping, lest the Dark One...
You're pretty sick for that, I'm not gonna lie. He's like, yeah, I made a vault for all those sickest weapons in all of creation.
I did cleave my spirit from my body, that I might await the luminary's coming. And here thou art at last, scion of Erdwin. Thou hast his...
I thank you.
The labyrinth was made in such a way that the strength of any entering might be sorely tested. Thou hast passed that test, and shalt be rewarded accordingly.
Thank you, but that does not come immediately easily like that.
When thou hast overcome the final trial.
Thank you, yeah. I thought so.
If thou art to conquer the Dark One, thou must needs begin by besting the most insidious foe of all, thine own fear.
Yeah.
Prevail in this endeavor, and none shall stand in thy path.
So, Drustan's gonna start doing something, and I didn't want to talk about it in Angri-La, but this is something else that also happens in Angri-La.
To be taken lightly. Prepare thyself, luminary, as thou hast never prepared before. And when thou art ready, pray, speak with me again.
But, what I wanted to say is, I honestly might use Eric this time around. Let's see. Instead of Hendrik, yeah, let's go ahead and try using Eric. Yeah, Drustan is starting to introduce something that is both here and in Angri-La, which is you basically have to complete a boss fight, or in Angri-La's case, a bunch of regular enemies that you have to fight. You have to complete the battles in Angri-La, plural, and over here is just one, the battle, in a set amount of turns. So you basically need to do, you have to be on your A game, not only with your damage output, but also with how quickly you do them, or you do these attacks, or like these battles in general. He will basically be giving a physical form to your concerns or fears or anything that's troubling you. It goes from easiest to hardest, and they usually look like the Spectral Sentinels, within 25 actions or less. Okay. This guy, Blind Hatred. This is... there you are, buddy boy. Let's go ahead and see if I can Cobra Strike you. I don't think you're going to be going to sleep. Oh, whoa! Immediately a critical hit. That's awesome. Lash out. Okay. Sinister Shadow showing a doppelganger. Alright, and we are on enemy slaying duty. And yes, each turn that your protagonist takes, or each turn that your characters take, I believe is one turn. So we are down to 2 turns at the moment. I'm going to Oomful Eric.
Need a little oomph.
Alright. And then I'm going to multi-heal. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide, and then I am going to victimize her. Oh, shoot, that was quite a lot. So, divide.
Time to duck and dive.
I'm going to go ahead and show you, well, I guess, how much damage you can freaking do with this guy. If I don't get defeated, that is. Alright, Quadra Slash again. We're gonna multi-heal again with Serena. Maybe even do a hustle dance. Screw it, yeah, let's do a hustle dance.
Look after
Or maybe at
yourself.
like 5-6 turns, somewhere around there.
Thank you.
Anyways, let's see. I don't think Kaswoosh damages both of them. Yeah, it's just the one. So I will just kabuff everybody. Alright, Eric. It's time for your... Oh, awesome. You're doing Kasap, so that's cool that I did that. Oh, cool. You reflected the Kasap towards you. Anyways, time for Victimizer on this MFer. Get him out of here. Look at that, 2,060 damage. That is why we go for Eric as opposed to Hendrik when it comes to damage dealing. This guy is just on a completely different level when it comes to damage. He is a monster. Okay, these guys are almost down. I will go ahead and show off Gold Rush. I don't really like using it that much because it uses all our money. But let's go ahead and show it off, shall we? Throwing money.
Time to pay the piper.
Nice. That one's down. Kazamel. All right. Awesome that you did not make a doppelganger of yourself. I believe we can just go ahead and start going crazy with the attacks because he's almost down. You have your attack all the way up, so let's go ahead and see if I can critical claim and get this guy out of here.
Ready for this?
Ooh. Oh shoot, that's not good.
Take care.
Huh. I really do want to just go ahead and see if I can just knock him out right now. But I'm going to go ahead and Kazing and just keep attacking with Eric with critical claim. As much as I would love to just be very cocky, I think I got a little too cocky and I should probably step back a little bit. All right, Eric, critical claim. Get him.
Fabulous!
Oh, I absolutely could have just attacked and done it. But I think we did it in 25 turns, I believe, at least. Fingers crossed. Nice, in 16 actions. Awesome. And I guess now I can finally talk about it because he's just saying it right now. Every time you complete one of these, Drustan will give you one wish out of all of these. Don't worry if you're like, oh, somebody to pick from. Oh, so little options. No, you get all of these options over and over and over and over again until you complete them all. So I guess to go over all of these. This one isn't really that good. I wish I could enter a top level horse race. This will basically give you the item, the Golden Reins, which basically makes it so whenever you go to the Gallipolis horse races and you equip these, you will never lose your stamina. And at that point, it's just a matter of you going through all of like the ramps and all that stuff. But basically, this makes it a whole lot easier for you to get the items in over there in Gallipolis. I keep forgetting the name of it. A copy of the Ogre's Digest. This is an item that is only given to Rab. It is shown off that Drustan is also a fan of this. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that you kind of swang that way, but fair enough. I mean, see, I was also a fan a while back. I mean, here you go. This is my copy, but there you go. I wish I could change Serena's hairstyle. This is basically, he's like, oh, you wish that you could change her hairstyle. Well, that's awesome. Well, here, I'm going to give you a ring that basically changes Serena's hairstyle whenever you'd like. It is an item only for Serena. You can take it on and off if you want her to have short hair. If you want it, so if you want her to have short hair, you put it on. If you don't want her to have short hair, take it off. That's just how it works. I don't really want that, but it is an item for Serena. Ogre's Digest would be interesting as well. I wish I could pick someone to stay with me forever and ever. So, what this essentially does is it gives you the option to marry somebody, or I guess, quote unquote, stay with them forever or get a eternal bond with them. I guess a bond as strong until the end of time, basically, or until the end of your days. So you can either choose to marry one of the girls. Let me see what the options are. You know what? I'll save it for later. But there is somebody I do want to pick, but I guess I will give you all the choices. So you can pick Veronica, Serena, Jade as the options to marry. And then for the males, yes, you can pick them as well, although it is, I guess, considered a eternal bond, like a very, very, very tight friendship until like the end of all days, you know. So you can pick Eric, Hendrik, Sylvando, and yes, even Rab. But with Rab, it's more of like you're bonding finally with your grandfather on a very, very, very personal level. There are cutscenes for all of them. I will not go over it in this episode. I will probably cover it in the episode where I finally choose who I want to, I guess, keep with me forever and ever. So I guess for now, we will go for the super powerful weapon, on which thou might more easily defeat the Dark One. Yes. Excellent choice. Yeah, tis no less than I would expect of the luminary. Very well, I shall bestow upon thee a means of crafting a weapon beyond compare. Supreme Secrets of the Sword of Light. Awesome. So, this now that I know what this is, so remember how we crafted our own sword of light? This essentially is giving us the means of going back to go create our own sword of light. And then with this recipe, we can make it into our own better. And when I mean better, I mean like the stats are way more better than the regular like super sword of light that we have right now. So this is probably going to get us on a, I guess, quest to go make our own sword of light. Then upgrade it with this recipe over here. And yes, this sword can be upgraded with +3s. So it's very, very, very much in your interest to go do this. The Supreme Sword of Light instead of the Super Sword of Light. With the recipe, this ancient tome imparteth, the Sword of Light will surely grow more potent than ere before. With such a weapon at thy command, none shall stand in thy path. And I have a little reward of my own. 'Tis but a trifle. Yes, even if you pick nothing, Drustan will still give you something regardless. Or if you have completed all of the rewards that you can get, then he will still give you something like this. You got a Seed of Life. Thank you. Visit me again when thou art good and ready. Until then, fare thee well. I should probably mention this as well. You do not need to go through all of these to get the rewards. You can just go over here to the to this disciple trial over and over again until you collect all the rewards. You can go through these other ones, but we are not going to do that right now. We're probably going to call it an episode right here. And I'm probably not going to tackle the second one next episode. I am probably going to go grind because, again, as much as, you know, I made this first boss seem easy, they get harder and harder and harder. No pun, or not, no innuendos, I guess, this time around. But yeah, by the way, you can go ahead and zoom from here. Hi, Slime. The Trial Isles Gooman, the greatest and glorious warrior Drustan created this place as a safe haven for those adventurers brave enough to delve into his labyrinth. You must be absolutely exhausted after trekking all the way over that snowfield. Now that you're here, you can take it easy. Anyways, yeah, I'd say next time it's time for us to go through the overworld. Finally. And hopefully I don't, like, die and stuff and I don't have to grind again. But, yeah, I guess, I don't know, let's go over to maybe Hotto and then deal with that first. And then go see where else I can deal with because I kind of do want to go to Nomnon and also Octagonia and complete those. But we gotta do it with patience. Anyways, I am, I guess, dragging the ending at this point. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time on Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age, we will be going through, I guess, the world of Regria, seeing where we can go, what we can do, and then we will, after that, after some time, go back to the Trial Isles. By the way, you can zoom over there as well now. The Drustan's Trial Isles. There we go. Anyways, till next time, see you all then.